Okay, so Resident Evil Vendetta is the third CG Resident Evil film since Resident Evil Degeneration. This time around, we have a plot where Chris Redfield is hunting down a death merchant by the name of Arius, who is on a vengeful mission to destroy everyone and everything in sight after the US government launches a drone missile and kills his entire family and friends and his wife at their wedding a couple of years before. And of course, Chris Redfield needs the help of course, Leon Kennedy to stop this madman from unleashing a very biochemical that can turn everyone and everything into an infected nightmare upon themselves, pretty much. Oh, and also Rebecca Chambers is along for the ride, since Rebecca Chambers has the unfortunate goal of looking like Arius's late wife. So yeah, you can kind of guess where she's gonna go with this one. This movie was great. I really enjoyed Vendetta. Resident Evil Vendetta is probably my favorite one out of all three. Mainly because the CG looks fucking awesome. Especially in 4K. Oh my god, this movie looked so fucking beautiful. I swear, everybody just mocapped everything. They look that fucking real almost. They look like they were just standing there. So that's good motion capture. That is damn good motion capture. And it is 2017, so the motion capture and the CGI should look on point, which it really does. The voice acting is on top point. You got the two main actors that voices Chris and Leon in the video games. Speaking of video games, this movie is set between Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil 7, obviously. So yeah, I can't tell you why it's set between those two timelines. Just watch the movie. If you figure it out like I did, then you will understand where it fits in. But it does. And the action is so motherfucking awesome. Now, of course, they make just like the video game, they make Chris Redfield the action star, and they make Leon the more down-to-earth tone character from the video game. But a little later on, they kind of switch roles. Leon becomes the action character because they give him the more badass scenes. The character I have the least amount of praise for has the most badass scenes than my favorite character that started the franchise. Granted, they look fucking awesome, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. So I guess it was for the better, especially for the fans that love Leon Kennedy. They will not be disappointed because he is a badass in this movie. And yes, much more of a badass than Chris Redfield. That pains me to say that, but it's true. That is true. Also, Chris's goatee was kind of bugging me in this movie. They gave him facial hair in this movie. He looked weird with facial hair, to be honest with you. That's another gripe I'm going to say. Because don't give a character facial hair unless you know it's going to work. And I know it's from a Japanese company because it was made in Japan first. But, I mean, I don't look all that great with facial hair anyway, but I make it work. But that's what y'all should have did with that. Y'all should have probably went a little bit better because you kind of made him look like almost like a Japanese character. Almost. That's what I got. That's my first vibe I got from him. Is him looking like a Japanese character. So that wasn't really good. But yeah, the main bad guy. I like him because he was memorable. I remember his name, Arius. I remember his vendetta because his vendetta is against the US government. Yeah, it's fucked up. He's going after everyone instead of just the US government. But I guess he wants his point to be known, and he's gonna do it by any means necessary, even if it means taking out the entire world, pretty much. Which is pretty much what he tries to do in this movie. So yeah. And of course, obviously, he kidnaps Rebecca Chambers, because Rebecca Chambers obviously again looks like his ex-wife. So not only do they have to stop him, they also have to save her. He's not given very much to do in this movie either. Another original character from the first game, kind of reduced to a damsel in distress role. So she really didn't get a chance to show her badass self from Resident Evil 0. So that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is. All in all, Resident Evil Vendetta is probably arguably my favorite one in the trilogy so far of Resident Evil CGI movies. I will give this movie a B+. Let me know what you guys think about Resident Evil Vendetta down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Oh, Resident Evil Damnation was the one I was thinking about as well. So yes, I will see you guys at the movies. You guys have a great day.